Shanky, you do this, no?
देखा 5 मिनट काम नहीं हुआ
सफाई कर दिया मैंने.
मैं बोला रेयर मोमेंट रहेगा ले लो वो रेयर मोमेंट लास्ट नहीं किया 5 सेकंड भी.
Help कर रहा हूँ.
Moral support.
So Shubhra has been cooking at home. We're going to have a Gaud Saraswat Brahmin breakfast.
Yes.
They told me not to do the intro, but I did the intro anyways. We'll probably shoot the intro again outside.
I don't know who said life's a bitch and then you die. But lying down on a beautiful beach, sipping cold beers is my way of dealing with this pandemic. Susagat style. I even managed to convince Shanky the happy forker to join me here in Goa.
Season 2 in Goa meant fish, meats, and a whole lot of booze. With the both of us there, I'm sure we're gonna revive the economy one plate at a time. Here's to the best goddamn food guide to Goa.
तुम लोग क्या चुतियापा करवा रहे हो हमारे से?
Why are we in the jungle? We've done the entire party scene of Goa. We've been to some of the finest dining tables and some of the shittiest fucking fishy tables. But now we are in a village to eat some proper vegetarian breakfast for Diwali. It's a Gaud Saraswat Brahmin meal.
Shubhra! That's it.
Yes, by Shubhra Shankwalkar, who I like to call Shankwalker. She's an expert in curating old and lost recipes from the GSB community.
Why don't you turn around and show where we're going to?
Hi Shubhra. Now pretend you're just meeting me. Hello. So obviously this episode is about Gaud Saraswat Brahmin. Right? Every time we dug in more, the less we learned. But we wanted to highlight this cuisine, especially from Shubhra's hand. And we knew once we put this episode out, there's going to be a lot of questions, a lot of people debating where it started from, where it's going. We don't claim to be experts on the subject. We just want to make sure we can highlight the cuisine. We do, as usually in our episodes, share a few facts here and there that we have learned at a very superficial level. So that's what we've done here, and I hope this doesn't piss off anybody. Okay, so we are shooting breakfast, right? And Shubhra already made this because Shubhra didn't want to be in the kitchen with all of you guys for that long. She actually showed up at 7 in the morning. Actually, no, she was late.
But I was cooking at home. I did start
Now
at
I'm trying to make her feel bad, and she reversed trying to make me feel bad.
She's been nice enough to leave 2 dishes for us to cook with her.
देख zero faith in us, वो सब कुछ कटवा के रख दिया. जिससे बोला कि ये दोनों कार्टून आ रहे हैं. And what are we?
So we are making the poha in curd.
हाँ, दही
curd. And then we are doing the coconut milk poha again.
So it's what? Poha in coconut milk?
Coconut milk.
You see this? Hey, this is red poha. This is local red poha. And this is something in particular in Goa, or
yes,
is it all over
it's
Maharashtra?
the local.
And is it more nutritious than the white poha? Oh, is that that red chawal jo banta hai?
Yes.
That's going to go into the coconut milk.
Yeah.
And then you put jaggery and you put it in
Jaggery
this.
and we put the.
Okay, let's start. Shanky, you go first.
Since we have 2 chefs, what am I going to do? I'll just watch moral support. I will eat.
Who gave you this recipe?
My mother-in-law.
Arre wow.
So I'm going to tie a knot
knowledge.
like this.
Do you break the thing
Yeah.
so the more flavor comes out?
Yes. Cook it.
But how did you get it? Like, I know my grandmother and all, when you ask saying kitna, it's always andaz.
And so I also cook like that.
Andaz
Andaz
se.
only. So I'll always give you this, you have to put.
Yeah.
But how much you don't know?
And then I'll keep tasting.
Look, all good chefs, instinctive chefs, even though they're carrying, but it's always by andaz, right? That's the most Indian thing, andaz, a little taste. You keep tasting and seeing if it's what you had, what you remember from your childhood. Okay. Now you will block their view.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so we're doing this so that it cooks for a little while
Thank you.
and gives that flavor. And then we add our jaggery to it, the coconut milk, and then the poha.
Expert.
Shanky doing well.
It's true.
So have you added your own twist to this?
No.
Or you're keeping it?
Original.
But you're a purist. You don't like to fuck around with?
I don't like to.
Yeah, there's enough people doing that. What is this dish called again?
Poha.
Poha.
No.
Coconut milk.
Hey, it's got to have a cooler name. No,
Nariyal
Poha,
ka poha.
coconut milk. Finished.
Dudanche pho.
See, there we go.
Dudanche pho.
Nariyal cha poha.
That is Rosantle pho.
Rosatle.
This is
That's
Ros
it.
Antle Poha.
Rosantle. So in Goa, Ros means coconut milk,
Okay.
Yes.
largely.
While that is cooking, I wanted to jump back on the GSP thing. It is quite a lot to understand. Now, GSBs are all over India, right? They are from Mangalore, they're down south.
So the Saraswats have their origin from the post-Harappan era.
Okay.
Still
That's the Harappan civilization.
Yeah.
So when the Saraswati river went dry, the Saraswats migrated. And largely you see Saraswat communities in Kashmir, Goa and Bengal. At that point in time, Goa was largely unoccupied. There were a couple of tribes that were already having moved into Goa. And the Saraswats made Goa their home. Very interesting history in the way they created agricultural land out of wasteland, and it's a phenomenal history
To it. And then, of course, Saraswat cuisine has been influenced from wherever they migrated through. I mean, I read it was Gujarat played a big part in adding this sweet element to a lot of their vegetarian dishes. And then what was that they adopted fish because they didn't have enough sustaining proteins. Is that true, or that's just fable?
We do not know about that.
Okay.
But one thing is that it is one of the few Brahmin communities of the country that are non-vegetarian.
To all the subject matter experts on Gaud Saraswat Brahmin culture that are watching this episode, we apologize if we're offending anybody because our research is not up to mark. The fact is, we are trying to highlight a cuisine from the perspective of somebody who's been curating, in this case Shubhra. So we've done just basic research on where the culture comes from, where the history of the Saraswat Brahmins. This is not definitive by any standards. So please take it for what it is. This is more about the food and not an anthropological study of the Gaud Saraswat people. I know you have been curating this cuisine, and now you do these curated meals, right?
So they tell me a day or two before what their priorities are and what their allergies are. So depending on that, I go to the market on that day in the morning and I pick up what is available.
Okay.
So there are no promises made. It's nice. Is there
So it all depends on what you buy that day, what is available in the market.
what is available in the market on
So
that
you
day.
make meats also, or just predominantly fish?
Fish, mutton and chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so there is GSB mutton style also, recipes also.
Hey guys, so we wanted to cut away from the episode for just a second. Shubhra in this episode is making only vegetarian food. It's because it's Diwali. What we definitely want the people to know, she is an exceptional cook with fish curries, with meat and mutton. She's really done a wonderful job curating this GSB cuisine. Shubhra just excels at maximizing flavor from every ingredient she puts. And she's not a trained chef. She's learned everything from her mother-in-law, from her mother. And over years, she's perfected the art of driving maximum flavor with these few noble ingredients. Anytime you come to Goa, figure out a way to get connected with her and try out this incredible cuisine. I truly think she's one of the most gifted chefs or people cooking in this state and perhaps India.
I'm going to add a pinch of salt.
So far no salt was added, I noticed.
I am a big supporter of just a little bit of salt in anything sweet because it enhances the flavor.
Yeah, that's like my adding love to it.
Get any single milk chocolate, split it in 2 different cups, add a little bit of salt to one, shake it and then try and then tell me which one tastes better. It's always going to be the salted one.
My Kerala route is calling for the banana one, sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, we have to taste outside also, we'll do the same thing.
We will keep tasting.
Okay.
You take a little bit of that
Gravy.
gravy.
It's sweet, huh?
Yeah. We call it kaya to halwa.
Oh wait, this is not normal. This is your other banana. This is not your normal
This is
banana.
like a plantain, it's very thick.
The big.
Nendrapadam we call it in Kerala.
Yeah.
How many courses are there in a breakfast?
7.
No, 7 pohas We normally
Tough.
make, but today I've made 5. I mean,
Okay.
we still have to make another one.
Okay. Okay, now we are on the next
Wait,
dish.
I
Yeah?
want to do this
Yeah,
one
so
now. This
that's
is normal.
Hey, we are eating there
So-
also, man. How many places are you going to review?
The kanda poha, but without kanda.
Because
We call
Diwali,
it-
no kanda.
Yeah.
Shanky, you're throwing production off schedule.
Why?
Because you're going to do this again when we're eating, no? When you can actually see it on the plate.
That time you do.
That.
Kattawali.
Okay, then.
Now something spicy is happening because there's
Yeah,
chili and ginger.
there's chili.
So, do you need a new bowl or we're just putting it everything
No,
in this?
we are putting it in that. So we need to add sugar.
Okay, sugar.
Yeah.
I'm going all of it, spread it
Yeah.
around.
Little
Okay.
bit of salt.
You use very little salt in most of your cooking, I've realized.
This is not because this is
This
just
is
for
this is
enhancer.
vegetarian. So vegetarian is more of on the sweeter side.
This has to be like whisked usually or just mixed?
No, mixed.
Otherwise, we'll make it into a raita.
It is like raita.
Oh, is it?
Actually.
Oh. Well, there's a lot of silence, uncomfortable silence now.
Yes, it's also becoming very Ranveer Bharat.
Is it becoming Ranveer Bharat? Oh no.
I like his little nuances he gives when he's talking.
What nuances he
He'll
gives?
go into why something is used, why it is called whatever it's
When I
called.
say that, I sound like TBF.
A douchebag.
I sound like a douchebag?
Yeah.
Such a prick. All the time झटकोing me only. साला प्रोड्यूसर दिमाग खराब करता है पीछे मेरे को रणबीर कपूर बनना कपूर नहीं
बात कम कर, चल काम कर, हाथ चला.
ये he's telling me to बात करो ना because
हाथ
if we
चला,
do,
हाथ चला.
दोनों चला सकते हैं ना साथ साथ. Now you're back.
This is what he wants.
You basically want conflict between me and him.
Exactly.
I think we
the
need
ginger.
more of ginger.
No, I think there's enough ginger.
Let me check.
I think there's enough ginger.
I can add just a little bit more. I like that, you know what, warmth that comes,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to add just a little bit more.
Will you taste and tell whether it is supposed to be like this
You know-
or did he fuck it up completely?
तुम्हारे साला.
Diwali no gali.
Huh?
Oh, Diwali no gali.
Okay. Oh, apparently yeah, I'm not allowed to curse. क्या बोला सुना producer? See, less stress now. Still a little bit stress.
Yeah.
It'll take some time. Can we get a thumbs up for Shubhra? Come on.
Shubhra, your
Two likes, 3 likes, 10,000 likes for Shubhra. What was that? What is our call to action?
Like, share, subscribe.
You say it now.
You say it. I'll just
Good
Please,
time.
Shubhra.
Roll.
Like,
like,
share,
share,
subscribe.
subscribe.
Notification के लिए घंटा बजाइए. Okay, now what do? We take it out. Where do we set up? Producer. Now I'm going to follow instructions. Where am I starting from?
No, you just pile all
Make a
of it.
whole little thing on.
All of it.
Perfect.
in
Like
the
a
same
thali.
plate. What I like to do is I mix it up a little bit between.
Really? Idhar se idhar?
Yeah, इधर से उधर.
Yeah, this for me, I'm
I don't like
slightly.
mixing.
I'm digging in.
Go for it. I'm going to do one where I'm going to ask.
See,
What
this is why I finished my bit. Now I can just eat.
Yeah, see, this is where I get into trouble, no? I'll just shut up and eat now. No, we can't shut up and eat, otherwise it's not a show. Sorry, आपका नाम भूल गया मैं. Rizwana. Rizwana, what is your favorite amongst these? अभी तक पता नहीं. Favorite कौन सा है आपका? पोहा.
तो 4 तरीके तो वही है.
If somebody wants to get this shot, look at that.
Go down.
Hey, गिरेगा. पागल है.
तभी मजा ले रहे थे. Producer ले रहे हैं.
Sorry, I know you're hungry. Can we do from top? Name for this is yogurt dahiwala. Yogurt and poha and lots of ginger. Thank you to Sid. Other one is poha with just
Kale
coconut.
lefo.
Kale lefo.
Or
Then
then the rosadle.
rosat lefo with the rus with the coconut.
Coconut milk.
Then the ambade
Karam.
karam.
Ambarache karam.
Ambade karam. Then the plantain with param.
That one is
The moira banana.
yeah.
Wow, this is
Carrot
what-
alvo.
And then there was the regular poha.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with your suggestion.
Go on.
Mixing it up is actually working.
Want some water?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. If I get up, then the whole stage will get up stage. This one, the ambade with the plain, this one,
Yeah.
so good.
Really?
This is really nice, but man, thank you so much. This is actually a really good meal. I'm not missing the meal.
How often do you do vegetarian breakfast?
I don't do vegetarian anything. Because usually it's supposed to be healthy to eat vegetarian breakfast, so I miss breakfast. I didn't need it. That's true. The problem with shooting a good meal, and then when you really enjoy the food, you just eat, right? And then the whole crew is like, "ये क्या हो गया?
क्यों इतना silence?
इतना silence क्यों है?" खाना अच्छा है producer इसीलिए. Xulfee?
Done? I think we're done.
Cut. The idea was to make this more TBF-y, right? Now, what is TBF-y? It's a little bit more frenetic, a little bit more raw. We talk a lot of shit. We have a lot of fun. This has just been fun, but it's also been relaxed. It's hard to fucking amp that energy up when you're just so relaxed. This place is just, it's like a little piece of heaven, a little paradise.
And also we came here for breakfast. It is now 3 o'clock.
See?
Yeah, 2:30. We ate breakfast at 2 o'clock.